JC Wave!
Welcome to another episode of JC Wave. It's a fairly quiet JC this week as we have the Year 12s away in Arran in Scotland. What do you think of Arran, James?
Oh, it's a very cold and wet place. I really would not like to go there any time in my life.
Yeah, we hope that all the JC students don't lose any of their limbs to the cold, their fingers, their toes or anything else like that. It'd be extremely bad. And we've also got the Year 8s away to Thailand. What do you think of that, James?
It's very good. I'm sure they have a wonderful time. I know I did.
Yeah. Why? What did you do in Thailand?
I thought it was a very interesting place, nice, warm, and very different to Dubai. Loads of wonderful temples there as well.
Yeah. What was the highlight of your trip?
The education I got from the temples.
Oh, right. You're not going to become a Buddhist monk or anything soon, are you?
Probably not, but it was very interesting to see all the luxury they spent out in these different temples.
I'm sure all the Year 8s will have a magnificent time, just like James did in Thailand. And can you tell us what's coming up in today's show, James?
Yes, I can. We have sports, news, many different songs, and also my word of the week.
So, James, what's the first song?
First song is Hungry Like a Wolf by Duran Duran.
Is anybody hungry? Dark the city, night is a wire. Saving the subway, the earth is a fire. Closer behind. Touching the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. I smell like a sound, I'm lost and I'm found, and I'm hungry like a wolf. Shadow line, it's just gonna rhyme. I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Mouth is alive, I'm running inside, and I'm hungry like a wolf. Stop through the forest, too close to hide. I'll be upon you by the moonlight side. High blood coming on, your skin is so tight. You feel my heat, I'm just a moment behind. In touch with the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. I smell like a sound, I'm lost and I'm found, and I'm hungry like a wolf. Shadow line, it's discord line. I howl and I whine, I
JC Way.
Hi and welcome to Sports at JC, sponsored by Power Thirst.
The drink of champions.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Paul, and here's what's making sporting news this week.
There was a rugby feast last week for JC, and both the under-12s and under-14s managed to beat Repton in extremely hard-fought battles.
The under-16s unfortunately lost to Repton, but they should be able to bounce back in their next game.
The under-18s had a close encounter with DC. It was an epic battle in which JC lost to a last-second try and the game finished 5-3 to DC.
Moving to netball now, and the Year 10 JCB team lost to the Repton A team in a hard-fought encounter last week.
There is also a chance for the 10s to redeem themselves this week at the netball tournament. Hopefully they'll have got loss out of their system and can bring home the title for JC.
Also this week in netball, the Year 9s and Year 10s are playing Sharjah English-speaking school. That's a lot of work for the 10s, but they should be able to bring home another victory.
To cap off this week's sport, there is a Year 9 Rounders tournament today, and that should be a lot of fun for everyone involved.
And that's all for the JC Sports News this week.
Brought to you by Power Thirst.
The drink of champions.
And now we have the Bare Naked Ladies 1 week.
What will you be doing in 1 week, Jack?
I don't know.
5 days since you laughed at me, saying get back together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room, I realized it's all my fault but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it now and watch a hoodwink. Does it make you stop think? You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss. I like the sushi cause it's never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes. Speak like Leanne rhymes because I'm all about value. Bert Camper's got the mad hits. You try to match wits, you try to hold me but I bust through. Can I make a break and take a fake out like a sink and can shake out like vanilla? It's the finest of the flavors. Gotta see the show cause then you'll know the vertigo is gonna go cause it's so dangerous you'll have to sign a waiver. Can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, well you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of taking off my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Threw your arms in the air and said you're crazy. 5 days since you tackled me. I still got the red burns on both my knees. It's been 3 days since the afternoon. You realize it's not my fault, but I'm only too soon. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, and now I'll sit back and wait till you say you're sorry. China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on, with all our maisons. I hope the smoky man's in this one like Harrison Ford. I'm getting frantic, like Sting I'm tantric, like Snickers guaranteed to satisfy. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films. Okay, I don't make films, but if I did, they'd have a samurai. Gonna get a set of better clubs, gonna find the kind with tiny dumpsters, so my irons are always flying off the backswing. Gonna get into my Sailor Moon, cause that cartoonist got the boom anime babes that make me think the wrong thing. How can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of losing my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Dropped your arms to the sides and said I'm sorry. 5 days since I laughed at you and said you just did just what I thought you were gonna do. 3 days since the living room. We realized we're both to blame, but what could we do? Yesterday, you just smiled at me, cause it'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. Watch my stadium home of the Robbie.
You've been waiting for it all week. It's Wardy's Word of the Week.
Octopus. JC Way.
And now for Dawn of the Dead.
Bye. Does it defend you? Yeah.
Thank you, Wardy.
Dawn of the dead came to warn me. I'm afraid
walked away. I'm never coming back this way. I got my things, I'm here to stay. I'll try to walk another way. Today I stood and walked away. I'm never coming back this way. I got my things, I'm here to stay. I'll try to walk another way. If you say so, I'll leave home. I'll leave home. If you say so, I'll leave home. I'll leave home.
This is Laith,
And I'm Matt.
and we're here to bring you the movie review of Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I went and saw it on Saturday. Not bad, not bad.
Can you tell me what it was about?
It just continues on from the old Alice in Wonderland story, you know, falls down the hole, etc.
Could you give it a rating out of how many stars?
I give it about 5. No, more than that. 7.
7 out of what?
10.
Oh, good enough. Any single words you could use to sum it up?
Spoon.
Was it a silver
And-
spoon?
Yes, it was actually. It's a very silver spoon.
That's good.
Up next, I think we've got another song. What do we have?
I think it's Katy Perry, Waking Up in Vegas. What was the last time you woke up in Vegas?
Can't remember.
Oh, brilliant.
You gotta help me out. It's all a blur last night. We need a taxi, 'cause you're hungover and I'm broke. I lost my fake ID, but you lost the motel key. Spare me a freaking dirty looks now. Don't blame me. You wanna cash out and get the hell out of town. Don't be a baby, remember what you told me. Shut up and put your money where your mouth is. That's what you get for waking up in Vegas. Get up and shake the glitter off your clothes now. That's what you get for waking up in Vegas. Why are these lights so bright? Did we get hitched last night? Dressed up like Elvis. Why am I wearing your class ring? Don't call your mother, 'cause now we're partners in crime. Don't be a baby, remember what you told me. Shut up and put your money where your mouth is. That's what you get for waking up in Vegas. Get up and shake the glitter off your clothes now. That's what you get for waking up in Vegas. You got me into this information overload situation, lost control. Send out an SOS and get some cash out. We're gonna tear up the town. Don't be a baby, remember what you told me. Remember what you told me. Remember what you told me. Told me. Shut up and put your money where your mouth is. That's what you get for waking up in Vegas. Get up and shake the glitter off your clothes now. That's what you get for waking up in Vegas. It's what you get, baby. Shake the glitter. Shake, shake, shake the glitter. Give me some cash out, baby. Give me some cash out, baby.
JC Way!
So here's the long anticipated JC's Got Talent, and it's the act list. So it's also a sequencing order for the acts, so it's going down in order. So we've got Emily and the Hoodies from year 7 that should be doing a rap remix, I believe.
And we've got Miming Stacey from year 8 which is they're doing violin, piano, guitar, and singing.
As well as this in year 8, we've got Bevan, Alex, and Luke doing a comedy sketch.
I'm sure that'll be
Sure,
one to
hilarious,
watch. Yeah. Then from year 8, we've got Tom.
Singing some Justin Bieber.
Don't know who that is. Who's Justin
He's
Bieber?
just that kid singer. That's about his age, probably.
Oh.
We've got Jessica from year 9 doing a Irish dance. That'll be interesting to see as well.
I like Irish dancing. Then we've got Nicole.
And then we've got Kira from year 10 doing guitar and vocals. She also starred in the Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, I watched that. I thought she was very good.
Yep.
Then we have from year 10, James Dew doing singing and piano.
And from year 11, we've got Harvey Lane doing guitar and vocals.
And then also from year 11, we've got Jazz and Louise doing dance.
And also from year 11, we've got Tim Mannering doing the saxophone.
Then we move up into the 6th form with year 12, Samar and Elias doing guitar and vocals.
So we've got the Flaming Trees going on
Yeah.
here. And we also, from year 12 as well, we've also got Hallelujah with a 5 harmony. So I think that's Harrison and Ant Scott. And,
Yeah, that'll be an interesting one.
and from year 13,
We've got Vinny and the Brunettes.
doing a musical, we believe. So that should be very good, to be honest.
That's one I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to. Keep the
it's
best to last.
Yep.
But I'm sure it'll be a very interesting afternoon, periods 4 and 5 on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it immensely.
As am I.
JC Way!
Where is the moment we needed the most? You kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. Tell me your blue skies fade to grey. Tell me your passion's gone away, and I don't need no carrying on. You stand in the line just to hit a new low. You're faking a smile with the coffee to go. And tell me your life's been way offline. You fall to pieces every time, and I don't need no carrying on. Cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You work on a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie. You're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day. You had a bad day. Well, you need a blue sky holiday. The point is they laugh at what you say, and I don't need no carrying on. You had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You work at a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie. You're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day. Sometimes the system goes on the wing and the whole thing it turns out wrong. You might not make it back and you know that you could be well, that's wrong, and I'm not wrong. Yeah. So where was the passion when you needed the most? Oh, you and I, you kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. Cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You work at a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, you see what you like, and how does it feel? One more time, you had
Wave.
And that was Bad Day by the man, Daniel Powter.
Have you had a bad day, James?
No, I've had a reasonably good day today.
How about you, Jack?
My day's been fairly good.
And
Yeah.
Leigh?
My days were brilliant.
That's all good. And you may have noticed that there's not as many voices this week on JC Wave. Why is that, Leigh?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, maybe they're just in Scotland wearing skirts, or maybe they're just skiving.
Not very good. Well, of course, we've got Niall, Harrison, and Oleg.
And Shaddy. Shaddy's not even in Scotland, I don't think.
Oh.
So,
You'll have missed their beautiful tones this week. What do you think about it, James?
I know it's a shame we've had a lack of talent today. I mean, we've had to be left with us lot, and we're rubbish, let's be honest.
Well, we haven't exactly got a lack of talent in the school because we've got JC's Got Talent going on this week.
And I'm sure that's going to be really good.
Yep, it is.
Are you going to be on it, James?
No, I will not be on it.
Why not?
You've got no talent, have you?
Yes, I've got no talent. That's
surely
right.
you have a talent, James.
Also, that's right, I've got breathing as my talent.
No, that's my talent.
Oh, you can't copy his
Come on,
talent.
you can't copy talent.
Okay.
JC Wave.